think that's important that we see you of like what you've done and doing so far. It's okay. It's all right. We can pause for a little bit. Pause a moment.
We can roll. My name is Erica Harper. I am by title Vice President of Learning and Engagement here at Weeksville. I am in charge of all things programs and education, and I always say the overlap in between, right? So I always like get someone in here for a program and then slide a little education in there too. I've been here for almost 2 years. I lived in DC for about 15 years before here. Memphis is home as I call it now, so I'm definitely a Southerner in Brooklyn.
Can you tell us what is Weeksville?
Weeksville is one of the first recognized free Black communities in the country. And I say recognized because I think that sort of like Black folks, marginalized folks know that we have sort of been here existing, surviving, thriving, whether the powers that be have sort of recognized us or not. And so we're really lucky here at Weeksville in that we have the physical remnants of historic Weeksville on site via our 3 historic Hunterfly Road homes. But when I'm talking about this, I always like to take a moment and give nod to places like Seneca Village, that is now Central Park, places like San Juan Hill, that's now Lincoln Center. We're in New York, we are Brooklyn, we're Central Brooklyn specifically, and then right here in the heart of Crown Heights. Weeksville to me is like the true FUBU experiment, right? Like for us, by us. And then folks came here, decided what they wanted to build around community, and then did that on their own. Historic Weeksville had, all the institutions you need to build a community. They had their own churches, they had their own schools. Now, mind you, this is when most of the country is still enslaved, right? Civil War hasn't even happened yet at the time Weeksville was founded in 1838. So this is like, thinking about all this is able to happen here in New York while so much else is happening in the rest of the country. They had their own newspaper, right? Like think about that.
It's like Wakanda.
Literally.
It's like literally like Wakanda.
Weeksville is a story of intention. And I say in the video in our exhibition, right, like so often the stories of like Black and marginalized folks aren't told as stories of intention. So recognizing like we might not, like MLK, like I might not get there with you, right? Like the work and the seeds that I'm planting and things, I might not be here to see those trees, right? But somebody will be,
of course.
And right, like, and that's the important part. It's like keep planting, and someone will be here to enjoy them and hopefully get the fruits of that. You know, they might.
They will talk about you. I appreciate you, Erica.
I appreciate you too.
This is wonderful. I think this is great.
But
yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank y'all.